I promise you, after watching this video, your confidence in IELTS speaking will multiply. Just watch it till the end and practice with me. What work do you do?
I work in an office. My job mainly involves doing administrative tasks and helping my team with daily work.
Why did you choose to do that type of work?
I chose that work because I was interested in it.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I like my job. It is very interesting.
Is it very interesting?
Yes, it is very interesting.
Do you miss being a student?
Yes, I miss being a student. Now, when I look back, I realize that they were the happiest days of my life.
What subject are you studying?
I've just completed my senior secondary in commerce stream. Now, I wish to go abroad for my higher education.
Why did you choose to study that subject?
I chose this subject because I'm really interested in it.
Do you like your subject? Why?
Yes, I like my subjects. I think they're very interesting.
Are you looking forward to working?
Yes, I'm looking forward to a part-time job when I go abroad to study.
Do you prefer to study in the mornings or afternoons?
I prefer to study in the mornings because at that time I feel very fresh and I can concentrate on my studies. Well, I've come across many traditional Indian stories, like the Mahabharata, Panchatantra, and Jataka tales. But one story that has always fascinated me the most is the Ramayana. The Ramayana is one of the greatest Indian epics, and it tells the story of Lord Rama. He is sent into exile for 14 years, and during this time, his wife Sita is kidnapped by the demon king Ravana. With the help of his brother Lakshmana and Lord Hanuman, Rama eventually fights a great battle, defeats Ravana, and brings Sita back. I first heard this story from my grandmother when I was a child. She used to narrate it to me at bedtime. She was such a wonderful storyteller. She would use gestures and facial expressions that made the story come alive. I remember begging her to continue reading, but she usually allowed only one chapter per night. On holidays, though, I sometimes convinced her to tell me a little more. What impressed me the most was the character of Hanuman. I was amazed by his superhuman strength and courage. He could fly over oceans and even carry mountains on his shoulders. But as I grew older, I also realized that the story was more than just about heroes and villains. It taught me values like truth, honesty, and determination. And interestingly, it also showed that even Ravana, who was the antagonist, had some admirable qualities. So, for me, the Ramayana is not just an epic, but also a source of inspiration. It's made me proud of India's cultural heritage, and I feel that it carries lessons that are relevant even today.
What kind of stories do children like?
I think children mostly like imaginative and adventurous stories. They especially like stories with superheroes, talking animals, or magical lands like Harry Potter and fairy tales. Moreover, I think they like stories with moral lessons, because they can easily connect with them.
What are the benefits of listening to stories before bed?
I think there are many benefits. Firstly, it builds the bond between children and parents. Secondly, it calms the children and lets them sleep peacefully, forgetting their worries. And finally, it is a good way to teach moral values and lessons to children.
Why do most children like listening to stories before bedtime?
I think it is because they feel very calm during bedtime. They are free of worries. Moreover, I think it lights up their imagination and they even dream about the characters and places in their sleep.
What can children learn from stories?
Children can learn many useful values from stories like honesty, discipline, determination from stories. Moreover, they also learn new words, grammar, and even communication skills to a certain extent.
Do all stories for children have happy endings?
Most do have a happy ending, but some stories also have a sad ending. I remember reading a story when I was young, The Little Match Girl. The main character freezes to death in the story because she is afraid of getting scolded by her father. It made me really sad then.
Is a good storyline important for a movie?
Yes, a good storyline is extremely important. I think the audience only connects with the movie and becomes emotionally invested in the characters if the movie has an engaging storyline. Most classic movies today are remembered for storyline rather than their technical aspects.